All right.
Okay.
Today we are back with another Attack on Titan reaction video. Jordan, we are on episode number 21 of season 4.
Yeah, brother.
And we literally have 10 episodes left of this series.
I can't believe it. I really can't. We are on episode 80 of the entire series, brother. And the final 2 episodes are over an hour long.
Wow.
So
that's like 3 episodes packed into one.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're all right.
Yeah. Oh boy, do we have some unbelievably amazing comments from the people today, Jordan. And one hella funny picture slash meme.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot to get through today.
Let's jump in, man.
All right. You want to do any sort of discussion?
I don't have much to say myself.
Yeah.
Do you?
I wrote down a few things.
Please.
I'll try to make it quick.
Yeah, brother. Aaron.
The rewatch on these was the craziest experience I think that I've had on a rewatch thus far.
I want to hear why.
Because Aaron got his freaking head chopped off, Jordan. That's why. And we ended up in some different time dimension.
Yeah. I think I'll be quick.
Go ahead.
The last episode that we left off on,
Yeah.
that may have been the craziest episode of this entire show.
20.
Episode number 20 of season 4.
I thought 19 was.
I know. With the action of Aaron getting his head chopped off.
Yeah.
But rewatching episode 20,
Yeah, 20 was crazy.
game changing.
Yeah.
That episode changed everything.
Yeah.
Learning about Aaron and the
yeah.
Attack Titans.
Oh, yeah.
True abilities.
Oh, yeah.
We had no idea.
And what has been happening all along.
Right. It starts to make you think like, what the hell is actually going on?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, brother.
All right, I will try to rush through these. Some notes from episode 18. The succession of the Jaw Titan, I thought, was because of one person and one person only. And that was Niall. He had a really empathetic one-on-one moment with Falco. And then we saw Niall allow Falco to go.
That was beautiful.
And then Falco was able to stay alive.
Yeah.
Jordan.
I like that moment.
I can't quite get a grip on Yelena still. Throughout episode 18, she seemed to really get pleasure out of the art and theatrics of everything going on. Bombs going off.
Yeah.
And, you know, she seemed more like a conductor of an orchestra than a fighter of any kind. And then, of course, we got that infamous Yelena stank face.
Which the people explained to us a little bit.
Yeah.
And it makes more sense.
Falco.
Damn.
One of my favorite characters in this series. He's incredibly kind-hearted, empathetic, strong-minded, and resilient. He accepted his really fate of turning into a pure Titan. And instead of sulking in his own sadness, he took the opportunity to confess his love to Gabby. I love Falco.
Yeah, I love Falco too. He's a blondie, right?
He might be a dirty blonde.
What's that? Like whitish hair?
You got a little black and blonde going on.
Oh.
A little dark and blonde going on.
I consider him a blondie.
All right.
Colt as well. Colt's a blondie.
I think so.
And Colt, sorry to cut you off, brother. Rewatching.
Yeah.
When Gabby was looking at Colt laying there.
Yep.
Incinerated.
Yep.
On the ground. That was another beautiful moment because a few minutes earlier, Colt was hugging Falco and knew he was going to turn into a Titan.
Yeah.
So it's almost like Colt accepting his demise as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seeing him incinerated was just
Yep.
a hard moment to watch, but beautiful.
Yeah. And then some notes from episode 19, Jordan. It hit me like a ton of bricks during this rewatch, realizing that all the people we grew to know in this show, Pixis, Niall, and the dozens of others who we liked, were all transformed into Titans in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, that was tough to watch. It was kind of interesting seeing what type of Titans they were and how they looked.
Yeah.
I did not imagine Falco would look
Yeah.
like that in Titan form.
Yeah.
Pixis. Did we see Pixis?
I don't know if we saw Pixis yet, but I imagine a drunken bastard.
Yeah.
And all of the fighting in episode 19 made me reflect on just the unfathomable amount of death and destruction that we have seen so far throughout this series. I think it's really impossible for us to truly grasp. And it makes me want to know if there's any sort of listing out there of all the characters in AOT who have died.
If there's any listing?
Like if there's any listing or morgue information of characters who have died, because it's too many to count, Jordan.
Oh, Jerry, you already know there's 100 listings.
You think?
Absolutely.
No, I'm not just talking about the characters that we knew the names of. Like all the background characters.
Oh, you want a obituary
for every character, yeah.
Or what's the term? Like when you open up the paper, the obituary section.
The obituary.
Right? Yeah. All you got to do is search up AOT obituary after we finish up the series.
All right. And then an interesting point when Zeke and Aaron were tossing the baseball.
Yeah.
And you caught on to it. I wonder if Zeke throwing the baseball to Aaron was a test. And if Zeke knew all along that Aaron wouldn't follow through with their joint plan based on if he caught the baseball or not.
Interesting.
And then during the scene with Ymir in episode 20, or it may have been 19, I don't know. I feel like Zeke tested him again, pretending.
When he was laying on the
when he was chained up.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it was another test.
Interesting. Oh yeah, that definitely was a test.
Yeah.
Yep.
But nonetheless, fantastic foreshadowing by Isayama with the baseball. I love that.
Oh yeah. And Zeke's face when Aaron did drop the baseball.
Yeah.
Yep. He looked really shocked.
Yeah.
He really did. Like he didn't look like he was faking in that moment.
Yeah. And then some notes from episode 20. Just an overall heartbreaking episode to watch, and one that forces the viewer, in my opinion, to reflect on their own life.
Yeah.
As we did during our first watch. Yeah. I loved seeing Zeke forced to confront his own preconceived ideas about Grisha, and then ultimately end up calling Grisha father.
Yeah, that was
so interesting.
Yeah.
How we got there. And then Zeke, if you pay attention throughout episode 20, Zeke really had his mouth and his eyes wide open basically the entire episode.
He just shooketh.
Shock after shock after shock.
Shooketh.
Shooketh.
Tears welling up in his eyes multiple times,
and then all this time, Jordan, we thought Grisha was the one controlling Aaron. Turns out it was the other way around. Aaron to Grisha. Keep moving forward, even if you die. No, wait. Even after you die.
Yeah.
What the Oh my gosh.
Hey, Dad. Stand up.
Yeah.
Daddy. Quit playing.
Yeah. And look, I'm trying to wrap my mind around it because it doesn't seem like it's an intentional thing that Aaron is doing. It seems sort of like subconscious. Do you get that feeling? Like Aaron, because we have this whole time dimension thing, memory thing going on.
Yeah, time traveling.
Yeah. It seems like Aaron, present Aaron, if that makes any sense, right before he got his head chopped off.
Okay.
That Aaron.
Yep.
Or young Aaron,
Yep.
was not intentionally controlling his father's actions. What do you think?
I don't know what to think about
I know.
that. I know our patrons sort of laid out some things for us, but in terms of that, there still seems to be a bit of muddiness for me when it comes to the whole time travel stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know how to answer that.
All right. Hopefully that question will get answered.
Yeah.
And then just two more quick points. Again, Grisha said Eren will get everything he wants. He said, what humanity is about to endure is far worse than I could imagine. Please, Zeke, you have to stop Eren. And then just one more question. Will anybody be able to inherit the Attack Titan, Warhammer Titan, and the Founding Titan now that Eren has his head chopped off?
I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
What if this is the end, pretty much, of everything, so it doesn't even matter?
Right. Once you killed the Founding Titan, it's the end of...
Oh, I was thinking in terms of, like, the future seems to be already written, right? Like Grisha said, what you just quoted. I forget exactly how he put it.
What humanity is about to experience is worse than I could imagine.
So he already knows how it's going to play out.
Right.
So I wonder if everybody's going to die. I don't know, like, what's going to happen in terms of... Because I had that question too. It doesn't seem like Eren can see into the future memories of
whoever will inherit him
after, or if that person can see, it's like, it seems like it stops with Eren.
Right.
But I could be wrong about that. I have no idea.
That's a good point. All right.
I am still a bit confused, but I think these comments are gonna help me at least work through it.
Likewise.
Jared, I don't have much at all. I think you covered everything, brother. Great points. I guess the only other things that I'll add, one was the moment you mentioned between Niall and Falco.
Yeah.
Niall telling Colt, and I believe Gabby was there as well, this is no place for a kid.
Yeah.
Niall was a good dude.
Yep.
He had his own family. And even the conversation a little before that moment that he had with Falco was very heartwarming, because it seemed like a human conversation in the midst of pure chaos.
Yes.
So I appreciated his care for a child.
Yeah.
And he released him. Gabby, the quote she said in the same episode number 77, there were never any devils on this island, just people like us.
Yeah.
So great to see her come around. We already touched on that, but rewatching again, it was a beautiful thing to see her just transform.
Yeah.
And become free, as many people told us. Become free from her own mind and her own hatred that was ingrained within her.
Yeah.
And Porco, as well, from what people told us, also went through somewhat of a transformation.
Yeah.
And rewatching that scene where he walked up and was eaten by Falco, but the things he was saying to Reiner and the symbolism in that scene, a lot of people commented about that. That was beautiful. For episode 79, the two things that I literally wrote down, brother, were the Attack Titan can see into the future.
Yeah.
And what an Uno reverse card.
Woo.
By Eren Yeager.
That was like a Uno reverse mixed with a wild, mixed with whatever card you can imagine.
Yeah, I stole that from one of our patrons.
Oh, okay.
Holy Hajime, we have now entered
the AOT universe.
The head-spinning world of AOT. This is crazy, brother.
Yeah.
And this episode that we're on right now is about to be just as crazy, because it goes along with the episode we just watched.
So the people tell us.
Yeah, that's all I got to say.
All right, great points.
Yeah. Let's jump into these comments. We have a few long ones today.
All right. So the first comment comes to us from our guy Jay, and Jay writes, one significant thing to point out in this episode is Gabby's realization that there were never any devils on the island. As you see her reflect on everything that got her to this point, the camera pans over the room she, Colt, and Falco are in. which has a bunch of bird cages hanging from the roof. Yeah. Now, how did we completely miss this?
You probably won't believe me, but I saw the one on the floor, which Jay is about to tell us about.
Okay.
I didn't think anything of it, though. Yeah. I was like, on first watch, I'm like, what? What's a bird cage doing on the floor?
Interesting. All right, Jay continues, the bird motif has been used repeatedly throughout the series to symbolize true freedom. Yeah. Some examples are in part 2 of Levi's OVAs, with the 2 birds in the last scene, the final episode of season 3 as the scouts venture outside Wall Maria for the first time in forever, and the very first episode of season 4 as Gabi is giving her monologue of the current war at hand.
Yeah.
Going back to the present, one of these cages in this room have fallen with its door open. Is that the one you
That's
saw?
The one, yep.
Which symbolizes how Gabi the bird has essentially been freed from her cage, the racism, violence, and hatred popularized by Marley and the rest of the world. This spiritual enlightenment, I think that's the best way to put it, has truly freed Gabi from the endless cycle of hatred, violence, and war, whereas so many of the characters we see on both sides of the war, the other hanging cages in the room, are still trapped in their own ignorance. They fight trying to achieve freedom in the external world, but don't realize that it's futile. In reality, this applies to the show and real life, one can only find true freedom and peace by looking inwards. Dun, 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 dun. And the award for best comment by a patron of J&J goes to Jay.
Yeah, this was a beautiful comment.
I think we should have like an award ceremony after this show, right? Most thought-provoking comment, funniest comment.
Jared, that would be the most difficult selection decision to make.
We have the people nominate.
Oh, from the ones we've read on screen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because, Jared, we read a couple on screen every episode.
Yeah.
There are hundreds.
No. I'm talking about all the comments, right? Even the ones we haven't seen yet. I'm sure there's some diamonds in the rough. Is that the phrase? Yeah.
Even the ones we have seen but we haven't read on camera.
Exactly.
You can choose that.
Let us know what you think about that, people. Sort of like what is it, like Jeopardy style? No, what am I thinking of? Whatever show, like an award ceremony for all of your incredible work writing these comments.
Oh yeah, they deserve something, man.
Yeah. With comments nominated by the people. I like that idea.
I like it too. But you're the one that's going to be choosing.
Okay.
I ain't choosing. I'll choose them all.
Yeah. Fantastic comment, Jay.
Yeah, thank you, Jay. This whole bird imagery and symbolism, as Jay laid out, has been present from the very beginning of the show.
During that last sentence. In reality, this applies to the show and real life. One can only find true freedom and peace by looking inwards.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That is the key to life right there.
It's the key to life, and it's such a cliche statement that all of us forget.
Yep.
Right? We can just swoop right over it.
Yep.
Fly right over it. You hear it, but you don't really understand it until you undergo a transformation like we saw Gabi go through.
Right.
Until it's in your face. You have to go through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Jay. Keep writing, man. You are a natural-born writer.
Yeah.
Another natural-born writer, we have Kevin. And Kevin writes, I'm not sure if anyone has explained the Yelena face yet. Basically, from the way Armin phrased it, we've got no choice now. We have to help Eren. Yelena knew that Armin had lied in the cell when he fake cried and called the euthanasia plan so noble. If he had truly believed that, their plan would always have been to help Eren. Yelena was pissed that Armin tried to manipulate her.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that was a little clearer on the rewatch after reading Kevin's comment.
Yeah.
But that face still.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a bit much.
And it lasted quite a while. Like
one of our patrons, I forget who it is. Is it Bran Flakes maybe? their image.
Oh, yes.
Is the Yelena face.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Kevin. As per usual, the things that you explain to us are always very profound.
Yes.
Yet right in our faces at the same time.
Yeah. No pun intended.
Yeah.
All right. The next comment comes from the very intelligent Dumbo. And Dumbo writes, "You guys were right. Eren never fully agreed to the plan because he didn't catch the ball, which would be equivalent to not shaking Zeke's hand since they didn't want to touch yet." These just gems, right? These hidden gems that are right in front of our faces are just so brilliant, right?
Yeah.
By Isayama to do this.
Yeah, man. It makes me think, like, what were some of Isayama's interests growing up? Did he like the game of baseball?
Yeah.
Because ever since we first were introduced to the Beast and his incredible throwing ability, that's what we saw. We knew nothing about these baseball references or analogies. All we saw was him throwing fastballs.
Yeah.
So I wonder what Isayama liked growing up, or if he played the game of baseball.
That is a great question.
Let us know, everybody. Thank you so much, Dumbo. We have another comment here from episode number 19 of season 4, and it comes from Corn Circle. And Corn Circle says, "The name of this episode is so brilliant. It's not just about Eren and Zeke, which we would assume the title refers to, and what the episode will revolve around, but also heartbreaking moments from Falco and Colt, and Porco and Marcel as well. 3 pairs of 2 brothers all meeting their end in one episode. I love this show so much." I believe the episode was titled Two Brothers, right?
2 brothers, yeah.
We forgot just how many brothers
Yes.
there are in this show, even if there only may be a few brothers. There are many brothers, and it's heartwarming as brothers ourselves watching.
Which type of brothers are you referring to there?
I think we can identify with both.
Okay.
But I'm referring to the ER.
Got it.
The brothers, like Eren and Zeke, Falco and Colt, Porco and Marcel.
Yeah, this comment right here, Jordan, it makes me realize how much Isayama goes there when he goes there. You know, he could have done away with these brothers one by one in different episodes.
Okay.
It's like an overload. Yeah. I'm not doing one. I'm doing all 3 in one. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a bit much.
Yeah.
That was a bit much.
I mean, Falco looks like he may make it out for the time being.
Right. What about Zeke?
Zeke, maybe as well. What's happening in the material world at the moment is unclear.
Hopefully they'll bounce us back
I
over
hope
there.
so. Yeah.
Right?
What if Eren is just literally dead in the real world?
It sort of feels like that when you get your head chopped off.
I mean, we do only have 10 episodes left, so it would make sense.
Right. We'll have to see, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much, Corn Circle, for this wonderful comment. 2 brothers.
Yes.
And 2 brothers that we've seen, I believe. We've seen Onyankopon, and I forget the other guy's name. The older dude.
Who?
Older gentleman who attended the...
Oh, yes.
The gala or whatever it was with Willie.
That's right.
Yeah. RJ, we have 2 final comments to read.
All right. The next comment comes to us from Kiro Mitt. And Kiro Mitt writes, "Every Titan shifter has the ability to inherit memories from their predecessors. For example, Porco Galliard saw Ymir's and Marcel's memories. Armin saw some of Bertolt's memories. Eren saw Grisha's memories. You should note that Titan shifters can only inherit memories from past Titan shifters. However, the Attack Titan in particular, not only can it inherit memories of past inheritors, but it can also inherit memories of future inheritors." Now let's talk about the whole Zeke, Eren, and Grisha scenes. What happened is that using the Founding Titan, Eren and Zeke were capable of viewing Grisha's memories. This was done so that Zeke can convince Eren that he was brainwashed by Grisha.
Okay.
Right. That was
So he
Zeke's
thought.
intention.
Right.
Yeah.
And he truly thought that.
Yes. And he was confident,
He was confident.
even
yeah.
though he himself had not seen the memories before.
Right. And he was confident that he was about to show Eren this.
Exactly.
Crazy.
Kiro Mit continues, think of the Attack Titan's abilities like a live stream.
Okay.
Thus, Eren is the camera / voice recorder / streamer,
Okay.
while Grisha is someone watching said stream. Okay.
So if I'm Eren,
Yeah.
I'm the camera. Like
Yep.
myself. I'm the camera, the voice recorder, and the streamer all at once.
Right. Right.
Boom. Okay. And you're
Grisha is somebody who's watching that stream.
so if you're Grisha, you're watching me.
I'm not necessarily. Let me see.
I know this comment
Streamer.
seems.
Well, according to Kiro Matt, I'd be watching the stream, not you. I
Got
won't
it.
be watching the camera.
So Eren is the streamer.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
But he's watching through Eren's perspective.
Yes.
Okay. And I think they get to that in this next.
Using this comparison, we can understand how Grisha and Eren were communicating. Grisha was watching the stream, with Eren being the streamer.
Okay.
This made Grisha see himself through Eren's eyes, through the camera,
Okay.
and hear Eren, the voice recorder.
All right.
All right. Every time Grisha was capable of seeing Zeke, it was because Eren was also directly looking at Zeke.
Yeah.
You got that?
Yeah.
Thus, Grisha inherited Eren's memories of looking at Zeke and was capable of seeing Zeke and hearing him while also hugging him. From an outside perspective, Grisha looks like an idiot who is hugging air
Yeah.
and apologizing to someone who isn't there named Zeke.
Right.
So that makes sense.
Okay. I mean, it got complicated.
It got complicated.
It got highly complex, man.
Yeah.
This is a plot twist of proportions we haven't seen up to this point.
Yes.
The other ones, Bertolt and Reiner reveal,
Yep.
I mean, that was straightforward.
Yeah.
I'm the armored titan, and he's the colossal.
Yeah.
This right here was much more dynamic and a lot of different things going on. And I think this whole time travel thing at play really threw me through a loop.
Yeah.
But I always tend to go back to Kruger ever since he said, save Mikasa and Armin and everyone else.
Yeah.
That was a little hint, right? That Isayama threw in there for us.
Yes, sir.
Crazy.
All right. Thank you, Kiro Mit, for your wonderful comment.
Yeah, thanks so much for breaking this down in a simple way for our simple brains, or mine at least. All right, Jared, one final comment before we jump in to this next episode. It comes from the one and only Brand Flakes. And they write, great reaction, twins. Just one more thing I feel should be cleared up. The quick scene of younger Eren kissing someone's hand is a callback to season 3 when Historia was made queen. If you remember or go back and watch it again, there's a spark when Eren kisses her hand and his facial expression changes drastically. That is the moment he sees what's to come in his future. He sees this terrible thing that happens that Grisha mentions in this episode. That's why Eren's facial expression after kissing Historia's hand is a mix of anger, shock, disbelief, you name it. It's also why Eren's whole attitude changed after that episode in season 3, and we got a very eerie and calm Eren pointing out to the sea, talking about slaughtering his enemies with no emotion, as if he accepted whatever fate he witnessed when kissing the hand of Historia.
Wow.
So this comment from me, Jared, was utterly eye-opening. Because when Brand Flake says that is the moment he sees what's to come in his future, that means that up to that point, and goes to the question you were just bringing up to that point at least, Eren didn't know what was to come of his future, right? It was already written, it seems, But Aaron in season 3, right before he kissed Historia's hand, didn't know. So it makes sense why his demeanor, like Bran Flake says, is drastically different. And then in season 4, we see him sitting there looking cold and calm.
Yeah.
But really, it's just he's accepted the fate. And it's kind of sad.
Yeah, this makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
Why, or when we look at Aaron pre-kissing Historia's hand, and then post, it's literally 2 different characters.
Right.
Right? We may have even asked the question, like, is this Aaron? What happened?
Right.
What big thing happened to cause this?
Yeah.
And now we know. So it seems like he is literally just holding all of that burden within him.
Yeah.
And it's causing him to just be stone cold.
Yeah. The deeper I think about this, the more confused I make myself. Do you feel similar?
Yes.
Right? So, because then I think like Aaron actually controlled this entire show, but from the future.
Yeah.
Is that how it is, or what's really going on here?
I don't even know if I'm going to take a stab at answering you, Jordan.
Okay. Maybe we'll just get into this next episode.
I think you're onto something, though.
Okay. We're going to hammer this in, and let's see what the next episode provides us. Thank you so much, Bran Flakes, a.k.a. Yelena Stankface. We love you.
Best cereal on the market. Bran Flakes.
Is that an actual cereal?
I have no idea.
I know all Bran Buds are, right? Or is that from the comedy show?
Yeah.
Raisin Bran Crunch
Ooh.
is one of the best cereals ever.
Yeah.
Are you ready to jump in? You have anything else you want to touch on before we do? No?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go, everybody. This is episode number 80, aka episode number 21 of season 4, and it's titled From You 2,000 Years Ago.
Oh gosh.
The last episode was titled Memories from the Future. So does this mean that we're going in the past?
We're about to find out.
2,000 years in the past.
Yeah.
Here we go, everybody. Let's go. That's Frida and Grisha.
Yeah. Damn, right in front of the kids, Jordan. Oh, squashed him. Oh.
I sort of feel bad for Grisha.
Yeah.
全てを見せてくれないんだ。壁が壊されることを壊される日を彼らの安否を
Ah.
So at this point, he doesn't know because
Yeah.
Aaron
道はなかったのか
only shows him certain things, right?
そこにいるんだろうジークこの先お前の望みは叶わない
Damn.
叶う
Yeah.
のはエレンの望みだ何を言っているエレンの先の記憶を見たしかしまさかあんな恐ろしいことになるとはジークお前なのか大きくなったなすまない私はひどい父親だったお前にずっと辛い思いをさせるジークお前を愛してるもっと
Damn.
遊んでやればよかった
That is so powerful.
エレインを止めてくれ。まだ親父が俺に食われるところを見てないぞ。
Yeah.
Who's he talking about?
When he eats Grisha.
Oh.
父さんを壁の王や世界と戦うように仕向けたのか。
Hmm.
進撃の巨人に本当に時を超える能力があるのなら都合のいい記憶だけをグリシャに見せて過去に影響を与える
Yeah. Yeah.
父さんグリシャは復権派の務めをためらっていた。お前の記憶を見るに始祖の巨人を奪っても自分がその力を使えないことを知っていた。しかし始祖を奪いそれをお前に託した。もっと先の未来を見たからだ。
Damn.
先にある何かをお前が見せたことで感謝してるよ兄さん。あんたが俺を親父の記憶に連れ込んだおかげで今の道が
Oof.
俺の望みではなくお前の望みが叶うって言っていたぞ。あれを見たのは4年前。俺は親父の記憶から自分の未来を見た。
During the kiss, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
景色を。始祖ユミル、すべてのユミルの民から生殖能力を奪え。
Hmm.
Is she doing it or is she just walking away? Disobeying.
世に
Oh.
Oh, I can't tell.
グリシャは俺にこう言った。エレンを止めてくれと。お前に従ったことを後悔した。父親の記憶からどんな未来の景色を見たか知らないが、お前は全てを見たわけじゃないんだろ。
Hold up.
Oh, snap.
お前がここで始祖の力が使えないことを知らなかったように、
Okay.
お前は無力
Oh boy. Oh, he broke free.
無駄だ、エレン。一度動き出したユミルを止めることが
Can't stop her.
この世の何者にもできない。
Damn. Damn. He tore his thumbs off. Alright.
I think we can watch this pretty soon.
Yeah.
Okay. From you 2,000 years ago. Here we go. Let's go. 80. 80. Doesn't even make sense, bro.
すごいよヒストリア。
Spurs.
もうこんなに読めるようになるなんて。だってお姉ちゃんが教えてくれるから。
Hmm.
お、ダメだよ鼻水垂らしてちゃ。ヒストリアはもうちょっと女の子らしくしないと。はい、噛んで。お、はい、よくできました。ねえ、女の子らしくって何？
Hmm.
そうだね。女の子らしくっていうのはこの
Historia.
子みたいな女の子のことかな。ヒストリアもこの子が好きでしょ？いつも他の人を思いやってる優しい子だからね。
Ymir. Oh, so is this 2,000 years ago?
Oh my gosh. That's what Historia was reading in that moment with Frida?
I think so.
Damn.
Damn.
Hmm.
So they took him as prisoners.
この世界は辛くて厳しいことばかりだから。みん なから愛される人になって。助け合いながら生きていかなきゃいけないんだよ。
この中に豚を逃がした者がいる。
That's why they're gonna chop their.
名乗り出よ。出なければ全員から片目をくり抜く。奴隷に目玉は2つもいらね
Damn.
ああ。
え。逃がしたのはお前か。
Is that true? Cowards, man. Why they blame her?
よかろう。お前は
Oh.
自由だ。
She's got an arrow in her shoulder.
What is this, Game of Thrones? Damn!
They had dogs 2,000 years ago.
Ooh.
Damn. Every time I see an image like that, I think of Mikasa. Jared, a tree.
Lady Ymir.
Lady Ymir.
Does she find refuge in the tree, perhaps?
There's
She
an
hides.
there's an opening.
Yeah. Oh, my
Big
gosh.
opening. What's in there? Oh damn! Maybe this is how she ended up in the water. I was gonna say in the paths, but is this where she dies?
Is she gonna swim back up?
I don't know, man. What is that down there? The hell?
Oh boy.
Oh, is that some type of spine? There we go. That explains it. Holy Jared.
That's literally how the founder came to be.
Holy.
Oh, they done messed up now.
They done messed up.
So this is the very first ever Titan. Huh?
お前はよく働いた。道を開き、荒れ地を耕し、峠に橋を架けた。
That's the story some people were told, right?
Yeah.
ディアは随分と大きくなった。
Damn.
褒美だ。我の子種を。
Oh boy.
フリッツの名のもと、憎き回れを滅ぼせ。
So she was essentially ordered to.
Yeah.
Damn. Those are heads, Jared.
Where?
On
this
pikes. I believe those are soldiers' heads. Right?
Damn. Pregnant?
Historia? What the hell? Jared, wait. Oh, that's Ymir.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And the king just gave his seed.
What an honor.
Yeah.
So that looks like Sparta. Damn.
That's the annihilation of Marley.
Yeah, I think so.
You got two seeds.
2 kids now. Damn, building an empire, Jared.
3 kids. 4 or 5?
I don't know if these are kids or if those
okay.
are the king's wives. This looks oddly familiar.
Yep.
Similar to in Marley, right?
And Sheena.
Yeah. What the?
He tried.
Oh my.
Oh, she protected him. She protected him.
Maybe that's her. She doesn't have control over that.
Get up.
Because she's Ymir. She can turn into a...
Somebody's got to eat him. Eat her.
Damn. Holy
You've got to be freaking kidding me.
moly.
Oh my gosh. So can we think of this as like an afterlife of sorts?
Right? That's what it sort of feels like.
Yeah.
But she's just crafting titans left and right.
Right.
Crafting a whole bunch of stuff.
And it takes her like a long time.
Right.
Like this is manual labor right here.
But yet it's an instant at the
Yeah,
same time.
Exactly.
Damn, she looks exhausted. Wow.
Wow.
So she crafted
Is that the Colossal?
every single titan.
That looked like the Colossal jar.
That did look like the Colossal.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
この世を終わらせてやる。俺に力を貸せ。お前は奴隷じゃない。神でもない。ただの人だ。誰にも従わなくていい。お前が決めていい。決めるのはお前だ。お前が選べ。エレン、やめろ。何をする気だ。何をしている。ユミル、俺の命令に従え。全てのユミルの民から。俺をここまで導いたのはお前なのか。今すぐやれ、ユミル。
Zeke looks concerned. Oh boy.
2000年前から誰かを。
Uh-oh, what's about to happen here? What's about to happen here?
I think Aaron's about to get his way. It's the first time we've seen Ymir feel it.
Like Grisha said, Jared, Aaron's about to get whatever he wants.
Is Aaron going to be reborn?
Oh my.
Is Aaron going to be reborn?
It's a rumble in the Cumberland. Jared?
Oh, the wall is cracking. Oh my gosh.
Jared, the walls are breaking.
The walls are cracking, Jor.
They're shattering.
Oh my
Imploding.
gosh.
Pure destruction.
Oh no. Oh no, this is not good.
So this is the rumbling?
I have to assume that this is the rumbling.
They just been standing up
Look
in
at Gabby.
there all
Look at
this
Gabby.
time,
Look
Jared?
at Gabby. Jordan, is everybody dead?
Aaron's back.
What's going on?
Aaron's back. Better than ever.
Ryder. Oh my gosh.
Oh, do they want us to read it or not?
I don't think
What'd
they
you
want
think?
us to read it. We'll go back to it. Jordan.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go back to that.
Oh my.
Is that Yelena? Or Armin? I can't tell.
Don't ask me.
What the
Rumbling is here.
Jordan,
Oh my gosh.
what is that?
That's what Aaron transformed into.
You gotta be kidding me. He's leading the pack, Jordan.
That's Aaron, Jared. Oh my goodness.
It's like a gigantic rhinoceros.
He's sort of like
We won.
Rod Rice, except
He's saying we won.
真っ先に地だらしを発動したならそれはきっとエレンの意志だこのままマーレにどこどこ集ってる連合軍を潰
Oh my gosh.
だよ
similar to Ymir.
そうに決まってる
Oh my gosh.
It's over.
How do they get across the sea?
It's over,
They
Jared.
just walk?
How are they still protected?
Yeah, they don't seem to be coming after anybody. Except outsiders.
Aaron came home to be with us.
まさかミカサウォールマリアの壁まで崩壊している
Holy! Oh my gosh.
連合軍を潰すだけならこんなに必要ないよ
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
志願しなく外壁だけで十分だ壁を失ってまで
Yeah.
攻撃するなんて
Yes.
集結した連合軍を潰すだけなら
Yeah.
それだけなら
Feels like he's trying to destroy everybody.
全てのユミルの民に継ぐ
Did he just hear it? Oh my gosh. He's speaking to all subjects of Ymir.
エレン・イエが始祖の巨人の力を介し全てのユミルの民へ話しかけているパラディ島にある全ての壁の構質
Undone the hardening.
その中に埋められていた全ての巨人は歩み始めた俺の目的は俺が生まれ
Falco. That's
Okay,
Falco.
okay.
パラディ島の人々を守ることにあるしかし世界はパラディ島の人々が死滅することを望みこの島のみならず全てのユミルの民が殺され尽くすまで止まらないだろう俺はその望みを拒む壁の巨人はこの島
Oh my
の
goodness.
外にある全ての地表を踏み鳴らすそこにある命をこの世から駆逐するまで
Aaron. I'm thinking back to all those notes that were on screen teaching us about the walls. Right? And how long they took to construct, or, you know, just like information about the walls that have now just turned to dust. And hundreds, perhaps hundreds of thousands, I have no idea of how many, of massive titans, I'm not going to call them colossal, have just come out of the walls and are now being directed by Aaron Yeager.
To destroy the world. Jared. Every place except for Parody.
Oh my gosh.
Every single place. Not just Marley. Every place every inch of the world beyond this island.
Unbelievable. Is that what Aaron's new form looks like?
I have no idea. Every inch, Jared, of the world beyond this island, until every last life beyond our shores is wiped out. How's that for saving you all?
Jordan, he's got a speaker system in the ear of every subject of Ymir.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it's like weird because we're seeing subjects of Ymir, I'm just going to call them that,
Yeah.
like Mikasa and Armin, still alive in the material world, the
Right.
real world. And then we're seeing all of the people we've come to know up here in this eternal world.
For a moment, did each and every one... What do you mean we're seeing all of the people we know in the eternal world?
Like, watch. You said, that's Falco.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on there? I don't...
Jean.
Like, what's this right here? Is this still...
I feel like they're just... For a split second, everybody's sort of frozen, and they're... I don't know if they're in the paths, or it's like they're transported to a place where they have no choice. They have to listen to Aaron, right?
Yeah.
I've undone the hardening of Parody Island walls. Gabby.
Yeah.
Reiner we just saw. And the
Okay,
Titans buried
this
within.
image makes a little more sense. Like, Gabby... Peek! Go back to Gabby's image real quick. We saw her sitting like that in the real world.
Right.
Okay, so now, it's just... Like you said, everything may have paused, and this is what it looks like when all paths are connected for a brief moment.
That may be right. Jared, it's interesting how Eldians from Parody and Eldians from Marley, it is literally non-existent in this moment.
Yeah.
It is made up.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. They are all subjects of Ymir,
Yes.
who have no choice but to submit and listen to the voice that's speaking
Right.
to them.
Right.
The voice of their leader, Aaron
Yeah.
Yeager.
But look, though. Aaron didn't say, I'm going to protect all subjects of Ymir or all Eldians. He said, I'm going to protect Parody. Did he say that?
I think he said, yeah, at the end. Falco. My goal, yeah, right here.
My goal is to protect the people of Parody Island, the place I was born. He's not saying protect my people.
Yeah.
So he's going to wipe out Marley, Jordan, and perhaps all the Eldians over there.
Yeah. What happens to everybody on Parody Island right now?
Hopefully it's a safe harbor. Harbor, safe place.
So are the Titans marching to Marley and then going everywhere else, or where are they headed right
It
now?
looked like Titans went in separate directions.
Exactly. Are they going across the waters?
That's the question. I don't think these Titans can fit onto boats. Imagine if they can just fly. Oh my gosh.
Well, now we know what's in the walls, Jared.
Yeah.
Now we know how they were standing in the walls, and now we know what the rumbling truly is.
They've just been standing dormant for the past however many years.
Wait a minute, that's not Annie's father.
I can't tell.
I forget. Wait. So are people on Marley also hearing this? Eldian subjects of Ymir?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because they have the armbands on.
And it would make sense why we are seeing so many people congregated together. I was wondering, like here I was thinking, oh snap, are these all the Eldians who Zeke transformed into Titans who are now up here? Like this looks like the Eldians in Marley.
Right.
Interesting.
And I believe this is what they're seeing in this moment.
Yeah.
Right? So many people are looking up. They're like, what is going on?
Jordan, being an Eldian is a superpower. You know?
Yeah.
Being an Eldian is a beautiful thing.
It really is.
It allows you to connect with all these other people who are like you.
Yeah. Aaron is the president now of all Eldians. Not the president, he's the dictator.
Yeah.
He's the dictator.
Yeah. You want to go back and read what we missed?
Sure.
Let's do that. So the information available for public disclosure reads, the origin of Titans. According to legend, the founder Ymir obtained the power of the Titans when coming into contact with something. For generations, her blood and power were passed down by the Eldians. However, the identity of that something which began it all remains unknown.
This little thing in the background here, right?
Right. Which looked like some sort of centipede jellyfish.
Some sort of spine to me,
Yeah,
swimming
yeah.
in the water.
It may have been some type of pathogenic parasite.
Interesting.
A god who pitied the founder Ymir and gave her power, or something else entirely.
Fascinating.
Wow.
What's pathogenic mean?
Pathogenic. You gonna look it up?
Yeah. It's a medical term that describes viruses, bacteria, and other types of germs that can cause some kind of disease. So like a parasite.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, during this episode, tell me if you agree. I feel like we learned more about Attack on Titan in this episode than we have in any other episode, and maybe all other episodes up until this point.
I can agree with that.
Yeah?
I'd say the past 2 episodes, this one included,
Right.
this is the crux of AOT.
Yes, yes.
These are the answers
Yeah.
that we've been looking for. Even if, like they say here, however, the identity of that something still remains unknown.
Yeah.
Right? There's still many unknowns.
Yep.
That's crazy how this show, it answers questions,
Yeah.
but it always still seems to leave so many things unknown.
Yes.
Unless by the time we get to the very end of the show, we'll have answers to everything.
Yeah.
I don't foresee that coming though.
And again, this show has sort of conditioned us to be skeptical of every single story that we are exposed to, or every single history
Yeah.
that we are exposed to.
Yeah.
Right? Who was narrating this? Right? This wasn't narrated by Willie Tiber. You know what I mean? It wasn't narrated by anybody that we heard in the past.
Yeah.
Right? How do we know that this is the accurate version of history?
Right?
Seems like it, but who knows?
Right. Yeah, that's very true, man.
Yeah.
We were seeing it this time.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it was a story being told, but I guess you're right. We still can't believe everything.
Yeah.
we
I
see.
guess we have to rely on the credibility of the paths and the coordinate in Ymir. Right? We have reached that point where now, okay, this is real because we're at the coordinate. It's happening. You know, these are
Yeah.
real memories. I don't know.
Yeah. So Ymir really, in this episode, it seemed like she was a kind,
Yep.
loving, and giving soul. So sort of in line with the history that the Eldians, or I forget which side,
Yeah.
but the side where they told people that Ymir built things,
Yeah.
gave things to people. That seemed to be
Yes.
the truth, if
Yeah.
we can call it that we gleaned from this episode.
Yeah. And
A slave, though.
yeah,
They were
and it all
slaves.
started though when the king allowed her to go free. You know, and they were shooting arrows in her, and she ended up in a tree and then down in some water.
Yeah.
That's when this started.
Yeah.
What if they had killed her right there?
Right.
Right? Yeah. Wow.
And then they had, was it Ymir's daughters?
Yep. Eat her.
Eat her. And I believe the king was saying, Maria, Rose, Sina, each take a piece. Are those the names of the children? Or
Yes.
That's crazy.
I think.
That's crazy because I'm thinking back on back to Pastor Nick and
Yes.
the little pendant. I believe they had faces for each wall. I don't know if they were different faces or what, but
Yep.
anyway, man.
Wow. Incredible episode.
Yeah, this was a great episode. Can we just watch the final scene one more time?
Yes.
And it'll take us out. The rumbling has begunning. Here we go.
発動したならそれはきっとエレンの意志だ。このままマーレにどこどこ集ってる連合軍を潰すつもりなんだよ。エレンは味方だ。そうに決まってる。
And Mikasa can't truly believe it yet. Right? Armin is trying to tell her what's happening.
Yeah.
And they look like they're in a freaking boardroom.
Right. Like they have Secret Service protection or something.
Yeah.
帰ってきた。
What did she mean by this?
Eren came home to be with us.
おかしい。これは
Is all this happening in Shiganshina?
味方。
Hmm.
ウォールマリアの壁まで崩壊している。マーレの連合軍を潰すだけならこんなに必要ないよ。志願しなく外壁だけで十分だ。壁を失ってまで攻撃するなんて。マーレに集結した連合軍を潰すだけなら。
Yeah.
それだけならこんなに。
It's like, I'm Eren.
今エレンの声が。
俺の名はエレン・イエーガー。
Jared.
始祖の巨人の力を介し、すべてのユミルの民へ話しかけている。パラディ島にあるすべての壁の硬質化が解かれ、その中に埋められていたすべての巨人は歩み始めた。俺の目的は、俺が生まれ育ったパラディ島の人々を守る。
You just undid their walls, though.
Yeah.
しかし世界は
Yeah.
パラディ島の人々が死滅することを望む。
My people.
この島のみならず、すべてのユミルの民が殺され尽くすまで止まらないだろう。
That's Historia, right?
俺はその望みを
I think so.
壁の巨人はこの島の外にあるすべての地表を踏み鳴らす。そこにある命をこの世から駆逐するまで。
On to the next, Jordan.
Damn!
Let's get over there as quickly as we possibly can.
All right, let's go, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this episode with us. We now understand what the rumbling actually means. This was crazy. Please let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did we miss? What did we misinterpret? Please don't spoil anything. We'll see you for this next episode.
We love you. Do not forget, be kind.
And keep an open mind, everybody.
Peace. Oh.
I was tired.
I got a headache, and somebody just said that they Eren Yeager.
Where were we for a moment there?
I think we was in Eren Yeager's house.
He got a nice house.
Yeah, look really peaceful and blue.
Yeah.
But he said he gonna destroy something. Play this next episode.
All right, here we go.